The Ultimate University Quiz brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
We are here and more teams are playing. In Game 2, Round 1, as we begin, we have two universities. One of them is Bishop Stuart University versus Kampala University. Now this quiz is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. We get down to business and invite our teams onto the stage. Bishop Stuart University, please come on up. Bishop Stuart University. We have 4 students, including a dangerous substitute. They will introduce themselves, name and course. And then we've got Kampala University. Please join us on the stage. Welcome our students. Welcome to the game. We're going to give you the opportunity to introduce yourselves, name and course. Let's start with Kampala University.
My name is Lyia Lakonyer, Bachelor of Computer Science and Information Technology, Kampala University.
Mbele Nicholas is my name, Bachelor of Science with Education, Kampala University.
My name is Angela Nacheje, Bachelor in Procurement and Logistics Management, Kampala University.
My name is Bertuta Job Dabor, a student of Kampala University, pursuing a bachelor degree in business and administration, majoring in banking and finance.
Welcome our team from Kampala University and now from Bishop Stuart University.
Mugisha Robert, pursuing Bachelor of Laws.
My name is Marvin Inibiona, pursuing Bachelor of Laws.
My name is Akoth Judith Martha, pursuing a bachelor's degree in nursing.
My name is Kakuru Arthur Simwe, Bachelor of Education with Arts.
Welcome to the game, and before we start, our dangerous substitutes, please take your seats. Stand in position, our students, as we begin this quiz. Our students, welcome again to this game. Now, I'm going to read you the rules of the game. You understand them, and then we proceed. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you a simple question. You answer, you get it correct, you get 10 points. You get it wrong, your opponent gets the chance to answer the exact same question before they answer their own. Do you understand?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's begin. Kampala University, this is Game 2, Round 1. Our category is Science. Kampala University, which global tech giant opened its first AI research center in Africa in 2019? You have 10 seconds and running out.
Google.
You had run out of time. Please answer in time. We are not giving you that mark. Bishop Stuart University?
Google.
Google is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University, what popular operating system launched in 1991 also has its own mascot, Tax the Penguin? You're running out of time. You've run out of time. Kampala University?
Windows.
Correct answer is Linux. Kampala University, what is the calm center part of a hurricane called? Kampala University? And your time's up. Bishop Stuart University?
Cyclone.
Correct answer is the I. Bishop Stuart University, what layer of the earth is right below the crust? What layer of the earth is right below the crust?
Troposphere.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala University?
Mantle.
Mantle is the correct answer. Kampala University, what part of the brain is responsible for vision?
Human eye.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University?
Occipital lobe.
Please repeat that.
Occipital lobe.
Occipital.
Occipital lobe.
Well, pronunciation difference. We will give you that correct. Bishop Stuart University specialized cells are called photoreceptors. What are the two types of photoreceptors in the retina called?
Rods and cones.
That is the correct answer. Kampala University. A unit of electromotive force is called what?
Volt.
Volt is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University. Between which two planets does the asteroid belt lie? Keyword is planets.
Jupiter and Mars.
That is the correct answer. Kampala University. What ongoing process allows water to be constantly recycled?
Water treatment.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University. Correct answer is water cycle. Bishop Stuart University. What was the first sound recording device called? The first sound recording device. You've run out of time. Kampala University. Correct answer, phonograph. Kampala University, what is the only bone in the human body that isn't attached to another bone?
Skull.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart?
The hyoid bone.
That is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart, what is the only planet in our solar system less dense than water?
Mars.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala?
Saturn.
Saturn is the correct answer. Please answer your questions quicker. Kampala University, the deepest point in all of the world's oceans is named what? Yep, you're right. You're out of time. Bishop Stuart?
Mariana Trench.
That is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart, what is the freezing temperature of water in degrees Fahrenheit? Bishop Stuart, you're running out of
42
time.
degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala University?
729.
Correct
Fahrenheit.
answer is 32. Kampala University. What enzyme in the human mouth helps digest carbohydrates?
Amylase.
That is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University. What is so reactive with water that it has to be stored in oil because it will react with the air's moisture?
Potassium.
Potassium is the correct answer. Kampala University. What are rare the types of neutron star characterized by extremely powerful magnetic fields, the strongest known in the universe?
Galaxy.
That's not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart?
The neutron star.
Correct answer is magnetars. Bishop Stuart, what appliance cooks food using high-frequency electromagnetic waves to heat water molecules in the food through a process called dielectric heating?
A microwave.
Microwave is the correct answer. Kampala University, what reaction releases energy into its surroundings?
Radioactivity.
That is not correct. Bishop Stuart? Correct answer.
Thermal reaction.
Correct answer, exothermic reaction, not thermal reaction. Which also brings us to the end of round one. We are in game two. Our scores so far on the board, Bishop Stuart has 80 points, while Kampala University has 40 points. You are watching the ultimate university quiz Season 3, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break. The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back. This is Game 2, Round 2. Our categories, sports and music. Our participating universities, Kampala University, which so far has 40 points, and Bishop Stuart University, which is ahead and has 80 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz, Season 3, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda and powered by Net Studios Africa. Our teams, welcome once again to this game. Our category is sports and music, and this time we begin asking the questions here at Bishop Stuart University. The rules of the game are quite simple. I am going to ask you a question. You get it correct, you get 10 points. You get it wrong, your opponent gets a go. If they get it wrong, they continue to their own question. If they get it correct, they get 10 points that should have been used. Do you understand? Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Bishop Stuart University. Which ex-Liverpool star played in 8 Africa Cup of Nations tournaments between 1996 and 2010?
Arach Diouf.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala University.
Mohamed Salah.
Correct answer is Rogobert Song. Kampala University. Which professional footballer plays as a winger or forward for the Ghana national team, of which he is the captain?
Thomas Partey.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart.
Frederick.
Correct answer is Andre O. Dede Ayew. Bishop Stuart University. Which former professional footballer is the all-time top scorer and former captain of the Ivory Coast national team?
Didier Drogba.
That is the correct answer. Kampala University. Which African player won the Ballon d'Or in 1995?
George Weah.
That is the correct answer, George Weah. Bishop Stuart University. Between 1982 and 2021, which African club won the CAF Championships League 10 times?
Egypt.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala University.
Cameroon.
Correct answer is Alali. Kampala University. Which Nigerian former professional footballer played for Luanyanyu National, Ajax, Inter Milan, and spent the majority of his career at Arsenal and was part of the Invisibles?
Adebayo.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart.
Nwankwo Kanu.
That is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart. Which netball player is the current national captain of the Uganda national netball team? This is local sports.
Rebecca
Captain,
Kanu.
please repeat.
Rebecca.
Rebecca who?
Rebecca.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala University. Correct answer, Irene Eyaru. Kampala University, nicknamed Warid Tower, which professional Ugandan netball player is a former captain and now assistant coach for the national team? You've run out of time. Bishop Stuart?
Edith Babiri.
Judith Babiri?
Edith.
Correct answer is, correct answer is Peace Proscrovia or Drajole Angodwa. Bishop Stuart University, who is the reigning world champion over 800 meters, having won the title at the 2025 World Championships in Japan.
Yamamatu.
That is not correct. Kampala University.
Cheprengeti.
Correct answer is Lilian Odira. Kampala University, which team won the men's 4x400 meters relay on the 2025 World Championships in Japan? At this event. Bishop Stuart?
Botswana.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Bishop Stuart. Frank was the debut album of which artist? Frank was the debut album of which artist?
Bill Oceans.
You've run out of time and you also have a wrong answer. Kampala University?
David.
Correct answer is Amy Winehouse. Kampala University, which 2009 song by Micah has the following lyrics? I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky. Your time is up. Bishop Stuart University?
Pass.
Correct answer is Grace Kelly. Bishop Stuart University, Eminem's Lose Yourself was the soundtrack to which cult movie?
It must be crazy.
That is not correct. Kampala University? Correct answer is 8 Mile. Kampala University, Stop Making the Eyes at Me, I'll Stop Making the Eyes at You is the 2006 hit track from which Sheffield band?
One Republic.
That is not correct. Bishop Stuart University, do you want to give it a go?
The Beatles.
Correct answer is Arctic Monkeys. Bishop Stuart University, Gary, Ryan and Rose Jaman are members of which indie rock band?
The Beatles.
That is not correct. Kampala University? Correct answer, The Cribs. Kampala University, which year did Snoop Dogg release his club classic Drop It Like It's Hot?
2002.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart?
2005.
Correct answer is 2004. Bishop Stuart University, which artist released Pon de Replay in 2005?
That is Rihanna.
Rihanna is the correct answer. Kampala University, the 2009 album, The Element of Freedom, was released by which artist?
Icon.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University.
Rick Ross.
Correct answer is Alicia Keys. Bishop Stuart University. What was the name of the Strokes' 2001 debut album? Is that a pass?
Break dance.
Please repeat that.
Break dance.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala University.
Rihanna.
Correct answer is This It? Kampala University, with 32 wins and 99 nominations, who has the most Grammys? Who has the most Grammys?
Jay-Z.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University.
This is Beyonce.
Beyonce is the correct answer, which also brings us to the end of round 2. Scores on the board so far. Bishop Stuart with 130 points and Kampala University with 50 points. You are watching the ultimate university quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda and powered by Net Studios Africa. We will see you in round 3.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break. The Ultimate University Quiz brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back. This is Game 2, Round 3. Participating universities, Bishop Stuart University versus Kampala University. Our score so far, Bishop Stuart University is leading with 130 points, while Kampala University has 50 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda and powered by Net Studios Africa. Our teams, once again, welcome to the game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The rules of engagement have not changed. I'm going to put a question to you. You answer, you get it correct, you get 10 points. You fail the answer, your opponent gets a chance to answer the exact same question. Do you understand?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Kampala University, we begin with you this time. Kampala University, our category is East Africa and General Knowledge. Under Vision 2040, Uganda plans to grow its GDP from $50 billion to what figure?
$75.
That is not correct. Bishop Stuart?
$54 billion.
Correct answer is $500 billion. Bishop Stuart University, with which Canadian-made aircraft brand did Uganda Airlines launch its return to the skies in 2019?
The Bombardier.
That is the correct answer. Kampala University, which Eastern Congolese city fell to the M23 rebel group in February 2025? This is current affairs.
Como.
Repeat that.
Como.
Como.
Como, yes.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University.
Gomba.
Please repeat your answer.
Yes.
Gomba. Gomba City. Goma City.
Goma City.
Goma City.
Goma is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart, the town adjacent to Goma in Rwanda, is known as what?
Katanga.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala University.
Katun.
Correct answer is Gisenyi. Kampala University, which Ugandan activist was arrested alongside Kenyan activist Boniface Mwangi in Tanzania?
Idi Amin.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart?
Agatha Atuhaire.
That is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart, which Kenyan executive moved from Safaricom to lead MTN Uganda?
Ravesh Mahindra.
That is not the correct answer. Kampala University?
Pass.
Correct answer is Sylvia Mulinge. Kampala University, which 6-month injectable PrEP was unveiled by a US giant pharma after being tested in South Africa and Uganda?
Polio.
That is not the correct answer.
Lekapavir.
Repeat that.
Lekapavir.
That is not correct. Your pronunciation, or you missed some letters. It's Lena Kapavir.
Lena Kapavir.
Bishop Stuart University, which US pharmaceutical giant funded the studies that resulted in lenacapavir?
Global Fund.
That is not correct. Kampala University.
Pharmaceutical.
World Health Organization.
Correct answer, Gilead Sciences. Kampala University, which Rwandan minister joined the army in Uganda, became chief of staff in DR Congo before returning to Rwanda as army chief?
Paul Kagame.
That is not the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University.
Pass.
Correct answer is General James Kabarebe. Bishop Stuart University, which Ugandan was announced Archbishop of SDA Church in Uganda in August 2025 during the East Central Africa Division meeting in Nairobi?
Ubongo.
That is not correct. Kampala University.
Kizito Lwanga.
Correct answer is Samuel Kajoba. Kampala University, which Ugandan university is founded by the SDA Church?
Uganda Christian University.
That is not correct. Bishop Stuart?
Bustema University. Bugema University.
Bugema University is the correct answer, but you need to agree on your answers. You gave me 2 answers. Okay. Bugema University is correct. Bishop Stuart University, which former Ugandan prosecutor rose through the ranks to chair the Electoral Commission?
Justice Biawakam.
That is the correct answer, Kampala University. At least 35 people are killed following a landslide caused by heavy rains at which landfill near Kampala?
Kitezi.
Kitezi is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart, the High Court convicted which former rebel of war crimes committed during the LRA insurgency and sentenced him to 40 years imprisonment?
Dominic Ongwen.
That is not the correct answer, Kampala University.
Joseph Kony.
Correct answer is Thomas Kwoyelo. Kampala University, which district in eastern Uganda, formerly part of Sironko, routinely suffers landslide with at least 20 people being killed in 2024?
Bododa.
That is not the correct answer, Bishop Stuart University.
Amuru district.
Correct answer is Bulambuli. Bishop Stuart University, which hemorrhagic fever broke out in Uganda in 2022, killing over 70 people?
Marburg.
That is not correct, Kampala University.
Ebola.
Ebola is the correct answer. Kampala University in 2023, ADF militants attacked a secondary school in Mpondwe, killing at least 41, including 38 students. In which district is Mpondwe?
Kasese.
Kasese is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart, which Ugandan marathoner was in 2024 murdered by her boyfriend in Eldoret in Kenya over an argument?
Peruth Chemitai.
That is not the correct answer, Kampala University.
Pass.
Correct answer is Rebecca Cheptegei. Kampala University, which Ugandan won gold at the Paris Olympics in the 10,000 meters?
Joshua Cheptegei.
That is the correct answer. Bishop Stuart University, which Ugandan female runner won silver in the 3,000 meters steeplechase?
Rebecca Cheptegei.
That is not the correct answer, Kampala University.
Chemtai.
We will give you Chemtai. It's Peruth Chemtai. And that also brings us to the end of round 3. Our scores so far on the board: Bishop Stuart University won with 180 points, while Kampala University has 100 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz Season 3, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group, and powered by Net Studios Africa. We meet in the rapid round, round 4, where one of these teams will be declared the winner.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa, returns shortly after a short break. The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa, returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back. We are in our final round, the rapid round. Participating universities: Kampala University versus Bishop Stuart University. So far, our scores: Bishop Stuart has 180 points, is leading, while Kampala University has 100 points. This quiz is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group, and powered by Net Studios Africa. Well, for this category, like we said, it is the rapid round. The rules of engagement are different. We are not going to alternate asking questions. Each team will answer all their 10 questions. Okay?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You understand? Okay, let us go. We begin with you, Kampala University. Identify these countries born after 1990. Our category is geography. Kampala University, the newest country in the world, attained independence in 2011 after years of self-rule and a civil war.
Southern Sudan, South Sudan.
That is the correct answer. A small mountainous country in the Balkans attained independence in May 2006. Its capital is Podgorica.
Morocco.
Correct answer is Montenegro. A landlocked country in Southeast and Central Europe, located in the Balkans with its capital as Belgrade.
Kazakhstan.
Correct answer, Serbia, a nation in Southeast Asia that comprises the eastern half of the island of Timor, gained independence from Indonesia in 2002.
Philippines.
Correct answer, East Timor. As an archipelago of over 500 islands in the Micronesia region of Oceania, its capital is Ngerulmud. Correct answer is, should I give you the answer?
Yes.
Palau, a country in the Horn of Africa, broke away from Ethiopia in 1993. The capital is Asmara.
Eritrea.
Eritrea is the correct answer. A Central European landlocked country formed after the dissolution of Czechoslovakia, capital of Prague.
Czech Republic.
That is the correct answer. A Central European landlocked country formed after the dissolution of Czechoslovakia, capital at Bratislava.
Czech Republic.
Correct answer is Slovak Republic. A landlocked country in Southeast Europe. It shares land borders with Greece to the south, Albania to the west, Bulgaria to the east, Kosovo to the northwest, and Serbia to the north. Capital is Skopje. Correct answer is North Macedonia. A country on the coast of the Adriatic Sea. It borders Slovenia to the northwest, Hungary to the northeast. Its capital is Zagreb.
Croatia.
Croatia is the correct answer. Our second team, Bishop Stuart University, identify these island neighbors. Borneo Island hosts Malaysia, Indonesia, and which small but wealthy country home to the opulent Jaime Hassanil Bolkiah Mosque and its 29 golden domes? Correct answer is Brunei. The island of Ireland is home to the Republic of Ireland and which British nation? Correct answer is Northern Ireland. Hispaniola hosts the Dominican Republic and which poorer and more troubled neighbor?
Venezuela.
Correct answer is Haiti. Timor Island is home to East Timor and which larger nation?
India.
Correct answer is Indonesia. Cyprus Island is home to the Republic of Cyprus, Akrotiri and Dhekelia, both sovereign base areas of which European power?
Britain.
Britain is correct answer. Dal Island is shared between United States and which northern neighbor?
Canada.
Canada is correct. Adams Bridge Island is shared by Sri Lanka and which larger neighbor?
Pakistan.
Correct answer is India, measuring just 3.3 hectares. Market Rock is almost too small to be shared, but both Finland and is also part of Stockholm. In which country?
Sweden.
Sweden is correct. Uganda and Kenya have disputed ownership over which rock in Lake Victoria?
Migingo Island.
That is the correct answer. Rotten Sea Islands is part of Russia and part of which neighbor?
Ukraine.
Ukraine is the correct answer. This also brings us to the end of this game. Our scores so far, which declares the winner. We have Bishop Stuart University at 230, while Kampala University has 140 points, and Bishop Stuart University takes the game. Bishop Stuart University, congratulations. Please shake hands. It was a beautiful game. Well played. Thank you for playing our teams. I am here with the winner of Game 2, and that is Bishop Stuart University. Thank you so much for participating, Kampala University. Now, this quiz is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group, and powered by Net Studios Africa. We see you in Game 3. Keep watching.